Welcome or welcome back to Laura's Design Studio, where I have a mess on my desk because I went and pulled out all of the molds. I told you guys in the last video I had a bunch of candy molds that was in the drawer. Then I knew I hadn't poured a lot or any up. Well, we're about to. We are about to, because I have a ton of them here. And a lot of them are, we're gonna do like flowers and stuff like that. I am not gonna pour the whole thing. I just need a few for my extras bin so that I know that I have them when I need them. So let's pull out all my colors. This one is Firework Red. Oh my Lord, I'm overtaken by molds again. Firework Red. And we're gonna pour some of these little roses. I want to be able to say that I have touched and actually made use of these molds that I have sitting around here. I have a bunch of other roses, but these are a nice size. So I'm just gonna pour a couple. I'm not about pouring a whole tray. Some of these I actually have duplicates of, because they send you, sometimes with these type of molds you'll get like 2 instead of just 1. So yeah, I have a bunch that are like that. Okay, just gonna move that one over there. Let's see, let's continue on with flowers. I want to get some flowers made. Here's this one. This one has, I guess these are these little succulents. I'm looking, how many different ones are there? That one, that looks like a sunflower. That one looks like maybe a daffodil. All right, well, this will be fun because I just want one of each and not consistent. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that take care of? I think that does take care of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And you can make these into magnets or whatever you want them to be. You could, they would be cute little pendants maybe. Let's see. Just gonna pour some more in this cup. Because let's add some rose red to this. I also want, that's a rose. That's, I don't know what all these are. Start off with the rose. I know what that is. Okay. So let's pour this little rose-looking one. Boy, when I was baking and making candy, I used to buy these molds constantly. These aren't from them. These are ones that I bought specifically for resin. I think this one is a sunflower. Let me grab a couple more sticks here. I think this one is like sunflower. And then I think that's a daisy, and I don't know what that is. I'm gonna go with succulent on that one. So let's pour. I think I want the blue. I better put the lid back onto that before I spill it. I think I'm gonna make the daffodil blue. I love blue flowers. Does anybody else like blue flowers? I like blue flowers. Since it's my garden, my flowers can be anything they want to. Or at least that's what I'm going with. How's that? These would be good. I make the little phone holders, and you know you need something in front to keep it from sliding. That's what I would use some of these for that kind of stuff. I need a new stick. No, I don't. Let's just do this. I'm gonna make that succulent this green. Yes, I just poured it into the blue cup. That's okay. I'm gonna make whatever color comes out. These are molds that came across from the Vine program. And they were up for reviews, so that's how I got them. I got these. Problem is, they're not exactly even. You see, this one is not sitting correctly. I'm going to, I shouldn't say they're not even. They don't always stand up the best because of the way they're poured, or the way that they're manufactured. So a lot of times you'll get leakage on one end because the mold's kind of facing down. A Teflon mat here. About ready to change it out for a new Teflon mat. Let's see, next, flowers. Let's see. Got a rose, and I don't know, and I don't know. But I think those, just the three are different. Yes. Those are all the same, those are all the same. Okay. So I can just go bottom row here and have one of each. That's good. Let's do that. Okay. This rose down here. See, this one's bowing down also. Stick. That's better. I can move some of these molds out of my way here. I'm overstacked with molds here. That's why I wanted to get some of these done. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna use some of this red for this one. I'm going to use this yellow here. And you don't have to fill these all the way up. They're thick for like, because this is what I would have made like, you know, truffles and bonbons in. So they're thicker because you use them, you have a center of something in there. So that one will be just fine the way it is. Now if I can just get everything to sit correctly, we'll be good. Need one more right there. And let's do that's several cups. We don't need all those. Let's do, I want to do an orange. Let's do an orange. This one is Nectarette. Don't knock stuff over. Okay. I don't even know what time it is. It's after midnight. Everybody went to bed. So the house is quiet. Next flower. Okay, we've got 3 different kinds. Okay. Next flower. See, we've got a tulip, and I don't know, and then I don't know. So let's go with, I think we're gonna need a little more in here, because we're gonna go with orange on the tulip. Sounds like a good plan to me. Let's do red in this one. And what color should I put in there? Let's do here's a pink. Probably has the most powder in it than anything, because I hate pink. I know, we're gonna mix it in this yellow cup. I know, crime, right? I hate pink. I do. I hate pink. Pink is, I know a lot of women that really love pink. A lot. I don't know if that's because women are expected. Tell me in the comments. Do you think women are expected to like pink? Because let's face it, when you're little and you're a girl, especially if you're the first girl, they buy everything pink. Pink, pink, pink. And you know, your room was pink. So therefore, I'm not a big pink fan whatsoever. Not at all. Let's see, are we out of flowers? We're out of flowers. Oh, we have marine animals. Well, I guess we'll do marine animals. This is a smaller mold. I have a feeling, I don't know if there are any duplicates in this one. You may have to pour the whole thing. Or let's find out. No duplicates. I don't know what half of them are. Penguin, no idea. Whale, jellyfish, dolphin, regular fish, angelfish, no idea. Is that like a, maybe a tiki hut on the beach or something? I don't know, but let's pour them. Alright, definitely need blue. Where'd my little cups go? There they are. Blue, 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 blue. There is some blue. There's a blue right there. This is one of my favorite blues, and you can tell because I'm running out of it. This is cobalt blue. This color is so pretty. Actually, these powders from Amazon, I'll show you the company name. They're in my description box right there. These are nice powders and they're not expensive. They mix well, they brush well. I haven't had any issues with them at all. The colors are beautiful. Let's see, Dolphin. These are thick too. I'm not gonna pour them that thick. Dolphin, Whale. Get this in the tail here. Need more in there because that tail doesn't fill until you get more in there. So we're just gonna, I'm pouring until I run out of my 100 milliliters, and then I'll leave these here for tonight, and I will demold everything in the morning, and then we'll start all over because I got more. It's hard for me to believe how many molds that I had never touched. Let's go jellyfish with this one. Okay, I'll be happy or not happy with the fact that I have gone through all of my drawers and poured out and pulled out every mold that I had never touched. And that's why I'm gonna take a break from some of the collabs like Froggy Friday and stuff. You know, I am not a big, I mean, the characters, they're fun to make, but I'm a very practical kind of person. So I like practical stuff, like you know, this may be completely wrong, but if I'm going as a customer to pick out something, it's not going to be, let's see. I'm not gonna pick out, I'm not a, like a knick-knack person. And that's what I consider like characters, like knick-knack kind of things. To me, those are just dust collectors. It's not, I don't have anything like that in my house. My son and I are alike because he doesn't do stuff like that either. I mean, we have skulls and stuff like that around, but not like, ooh, I'm running out of clear. Well, that's good, 'cause then we'll end it for the night. Where's my good spatula? There it is. We're gonna pour the rest of this into a cup, and we're gonna deal with it. And then I'm gonna be done for the night, but so we don't have that kind of stuff around the house. So I am overtaken by frogs at the moment. I have so many frogs, it's unreal. And I have all these molds that I've never touched. And I love doing the collabs, don't get me wrong. But I need to start using all my molds. I mean, basically, I have been using, you know, turtle molds, frog molds. So I want to do more practical items. I like trays, something that's of use. That, you know, I love like bowls, and I like stuff you can put stuff in. I like little storage boxes and stuff like that. I'm always looking for stuff like that. So these molds here, like I said, I would use them like in for cell phone holders and stuff, to have those, you know, bumpers that so your phone doesn't slide out. So that's what I would use these. If you guys have been here since my cactus that I made a cell phone holder. Yeah, I took a tray, basically filled it and washed my hands in alcohol because I just got in the resin. So I use this kind of stuff to make stuff like that. So I always have a supply of what I call little extras to make. And I put these kind of things like if I'm doing an ocean themed tray, stuff like that. Okay, that one's going to be gone. This is going to be like a several toned fish here because I am now using every color to fill this. And then when I demold and get everything out, I'll have more to pour into this one because I am gonna not have enough for this whole thing here. These fins and stuff, they sit up higher than the body, so you gotta fill it to a certain point. Once those tails are filled, good job. Nicely done. Spill. Luckily. My cat Spike, he's over here snoring. Really not sure what this is supposed to be. No idea. Maybe they're, I mean, maybe it was supposed to be like a stingray. I'm not quite sure. It's kind of a funky little shape. But whatever it is, it's now pink. Get you in there. Okay. There. Now all I gotta do is see if there's anything left in here to scrape. Doesn't look like there's very much, so. Nope, there's not. But whatever's here, we're gonna fill. So that's gonna be a very colorful little fish. Okay. Alright guys, well that looks like it's it for tonight. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 molds. Well, not quite. I have 2 more things to pour into there. But I have at least 4 molds that I can put back, because I will have something from each of them as far as these flowers and stuff. So that's gonna be it for tonight, and we'll see you on a demold. Back to you soon. All right, let's demold our little flowers and everything here. I will put them into our extras. Those are cute. Here's our little whale. This was our little rose. This is the mystery. Don't know. I think that's a jellyfish, supposedly. Here's our angelfish. Our little dolphin. And our other little fish. This is another little rose. That appears to be sunflower. I'm gonna go with succulent on that one. And maybe a daffodil. Little flower, don't know. Another little rose. All of these seem to have roses in them. pretty little flower. Don't know. Tulip, I know that one. Don't know. I'm not a big flower person, so I'm gonna stick all of these down here in my extras basket. It's a basket I keep right under my desk for when I need stuff. Alright guys, like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the things. Hit the black bell so you know the next time I upload a video. And don't forget about all the discount codes that are in the description box. And we will talk to you on the next video. Bye.